Good afternoon. If you want to discuss something, let me know. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, doing doing Odyssey, looking at the DLC. So we're probably about quarter of the way through the DLC. Want to discuss anything Bible or discuss the game, let me know. The current build I'm running is I'm running a hybrid Assassin's build at the moment. Running the crit chance build at the moment. So this gives me a huge amount of XP, huge amount of damage. So this is what I'm currently doing. Just gonna head over here first. I have fallen. Good afternoon. How you doing this afternoon? Just playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Also too, if you want to discuss anything Bible related or game related, just let me know. I'm currently running a massive cross between a hybrid build and a legendary build at the moment. Okay, dogs are coming. Okay, not quite. Oh, yep. Looks not quite the full adrenaline. It's alright. Now we'll get the full adrenaline back up. Okay, they're all hounds, so all this is a hound area. Now for this stuff here I actually don't need to pick it up, but I'm going to do it anyway. I've got enough. I will show you my build in a moment. I will be using rush assassinations against these dogs. The reason why I'm not picking up any money is I've actually got a full amount of money. So make sure I don't have to worry about the dogs. I can just pick this up and area clear. We're currently level 1548 or 49, I think. I can't remember which one it is, but either way it's fairly high. I've unlocked almost everything. There's a few armor sets that I'm missing. A few armor pieces that I'm missing. So the build that I'm currently running is, let's go to inventory. So this is the build I'm running. So it is a legendary build. I have changed the cosmetics on this. So what this gives me is 100% crit damage with assassin abilities. This here is all crit damage and all damage. And that gives me a maximum of 717 assassin damage, 520 warrior, and 575 damage at full health with crit damage at 325. This build here, 706, but I get 750. So this is actually a higher build. So, but I'm making sure that I get all the crit chance abilities, so yeah. And again, this is at 95% crit chance. The reason why is because of this bonus here. So again, weapons or crit damage, which is why this is 750 damage. At 706. So this one here is a lot more powerful than what I had before. What I'm running is I'm running an extra rush assassination because of 5. And I'm converting all hunter damage bonus to all damage. So some of these have got Hunter on them, so that means then these are all converted to Assassin damage. So I did have Isu on here, like damage for Isu, but because I'm currently able to pretty much one-hit everybody, and this is why I'm using the rush assassination here with the dogs. It always makes that noise after you've assassinated everybody. So we're just about to do a couple of the main quests. I'm just trying to do this one here, which is retrieve the keeper. So I'm looking for the third part, the southern part, the Scorched Lands. So I'm just heading to the Scorched Lands now. The southern part, I'm assuming, is somewhere down here. There's a cave somewhere here. It's definitely not that one, so it's one of these two, I think. So we're just going to make sure that we find it. This horse is in fact the fastest horse in the game. That's why I'm currently using it. Actually, we'll go this way. I wanted to go. It works really well while going through towns. If you're riding straight, not as quick, but towns, it's definitely the fastest horse that I've found so far. So if it looks a bit weird, it's because when you're traveling by horse, it's faster. Okay, that shouldn't have anything that I... So that's obviously what I get to go back to later, because there's nobody there. Come on. That's obviously a mission or something later on. Again, I'm going through town. I might just drop down here and just die. On my horse. Just narrowly missed the boat. Might actually take the boat there. And there's my horseback. It's only like a 10-15 second cooldown once your horse dies, so... Alright. Kronos Treasury, this might be where I need to go. Yes, this might be exactly where I need to go. The cave.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
I've unlocked all the abilities, all the passive abilities, so everything is all unlocked. I spent over 1,000 hours on this game. Whoops, where am I going? Oh, that way. So that's the abilities I'm currently running, which is a full-on using my... The ability in the triangle one, that's to call in one of my assassins. He'll actually take out the unit. The other one is the Borg of Kronos. So that means then I can take out whoever I need to take out at a moment's notice. This is on Nightmare difficulty. Oh. The first swords and spears. So over here, the first weapon slot is your main weapon. So it kind of works different. So the one on the far right. This is my ability point. So now I've done that mission. I want to see what else is down here. So if I open the abilities, I now currently have 71 abilities. If you're going to here, all these require 20 abilities. So all these are all unlocked. So some of these are passive abilities, like there's one here that says 20% chance to ignore half damage. So if I go to my inventory here, and I click on here, 20% to ignore half damage, yeah, there it is. It's passive ability. So they're all, so what I've unlocked are all passives. There is one that if I grab one of these, let's see which one is it. I'll grab the Six Senses sword. Let's see, it's this one here. So if I click on this one, the armor set is 40% chance to ignore half damage. So if I click on this, as you can see, the damage, it now goes up to 60. So that's 60% now. So just going back to my sword because I want that sword. That's the one there, yep. So that's currently how some of these really weird skills work. And these puzzles are sometimes frustrating. Okay, can I get through there? Might be able to get through now. No. Lock myself in. Come on. Triangle. Triangle. Don't tell me it's not going to let me move. You are kidding me. Okay, I've wedged myself in and now I can't get out. And now I can't even move it. I'll move. Oh wow, I'm out. That's so weird. And now I've come out the other side, have I? That was weird, I was teleported out of there. Oh, that saves a bit of hassle there. So now I've done that quest. So now I've got to... I'm not going to do this one because the simple reason is I can't get to this one here yet. So I think that's later on in the story. So what I might do is I might start one of these other quests, which is one of these ones. Might go to here. Do this one while I'm here. The reason why I'm doing some of these now is that you can pick up quest items early. And so it just means that if you're in the area, it saves you having to backtrack. You can just pick up the items, then when it comes time, it just says completed. Doesn't happen all the time. Okay, so I'm trying to find the 3. It's the way we came in. I may not be able to do this one straight away. Because I was just down the bottom. No, we'll have to come back. That's just holding down the left arrow to activate the torch. So if you hold down left arrow, you just bring up your torch. You can throw the torch. No, we're going to come back to that because that's obviously higher level, lower level. So we don't have to worry about that just yet. Making sure that these statues do in fact move, so I was just making sure that wasn't one.
Let's go.
Okay, we are going to head to here. Okay, so this is the transport up high. So we're just going to go around here. I haven't done my daily mission yet. I think it's a weekly reset, so I haven't done that yet, but I figured I'd try and finish off this before I started my daily reset, weekly reset, because it's usually sink a pirate ship or something, so figure we might do this first and then be careful, bright white light. Oh no, it's dark. Okay. That's right, because we're not in Elysium, we're in the underworld. Gonna unlock the fast travel point. So we are in episode 2. So the first one was Persephone. She was the goddess of Elysium. And she's held captive by the god Hades in this game, who we're currently not so much working for, but... And that's because it's a nearby quest.
Hades' palace. And those must be escaped prisoners of Tartarus, Charon's home.
I don't know what I was supposed to do there, but anyway. Okay, I've got to defend the palace. So first of all, we're going to head into the fast travel point. So I can fast travel. So Persephone was keeping Adonis in Elysium because he's actually alive, just to give you some backstory. And now I was thrown into Hades and I killed Cerebos, which is Hades' dog, which is designed to protect the underworld. Greek mythology is... this mythology is so weird. And in doing so, I now got to capture 4 people to guard 4 of the gates. Instead of having one dog running around doing all 4, I now have to do that. It's a bit weird. Okay. My understanding is Tartarus is it's actually the 3rd level of hell in the Bible, so I don't know exactly what this is as far as mythology goes. You're in SNA. I've got so many of these bows I don't actually need. The only thing I'm collecting is the big chests, but I do have to just double check my inventory here to make sure that I don't have... I can get rid of some stuff. Don't need overpowered abilities. I don't need to come... Anything with overpowered abilities I just get rid of because there's no point in having... Okay, with this one here, if you notice that it says 100 damage goes up, a warrior damage goes up, that's because it's an all damage on that hunter build. So that's why that goes up. Now that one doesn't actually do anything, it actually drops my assassin damage because I haven't got enough warrior on the other ones. So, yeah, that's why that works that way. That's the engraving for Isu. So if I wanted another 40% damage on Isu, that's what I would grab. Just seeing what I need to get rid of. And for dismantling weapons, as you can see, you get quite a lot of XP. I mean, not XP, quite a lot of resources. So if I just go, don't need that one, don't need that one, don't need that one. I go to here, don't need that one, don't need that one. Go to here. And if I go over here, you can see that there's 31, 412 metal. Look at all the metal and glass. So that's for the resources. There's a rush assassination here. That was interesting. There's only one guy left. Oh, let's get to a load screen.
Alexios? I don't believe my eyes.
Pinor.
The fates have mercy after all. Oh, Mystios, your appearance is what I've been waiting for.
Funny. You're the last person I want to see.
Of course, of course. Our parting terms were less than amicable.
You sent me to kill my father and tried to kill me!
Which I now regret. Deeply. Seeing the underworld torn apart by chaos has shown me the error of my ways.
Enough talk. If you want me to believe your change of heart, prove it with action.
Of course. I'd expect nothing less.
What a mess. Elpinor, I expect this to be cleaned up.
Of course, Hades.
And consider finding a more permanent solution to the Monger's attacks while you're at it.
The Monger's here too?
The Monger escaped Tartarus. He's continuing the cult's work by recruiting other escaped prisoners as they exit the rifts.
I've seen them. They put up a good fight.
We've captured one of them, but he won't tell me where the Monger is hiding. Threaten him, perhaps?
What makes you think I'd help you?
Hades and I are close, and you need him to teach you about your staff. Helping me helps Hades. You can appreciate this, Alexios. As would I, of course.
Fine. But I'm doing this for myself.
By Zeus, not you again, Elpinor. I've heard enough of your spineless posturings to last 2 lifetimes.
Sounds like you and I are on the same side. I can't stand Elpinor either.
You two seem pretty friendly to me.
I'm the one who sent him here in the first place.
He's a traitor to the Monger's cause.
Tell me where the monger's hiding, and I'll deliver Alpinor to him myself.
All
Yeah.
right, fine. If only to shut you up. He's hiding out in the Lost Temple of Nyx. You'll never be able to take him down anyway.
Exceptional. I've been tracking the Monger from the moment the rifts appeared. There's just one problem. The Lost Temple of Nyx is behind the Veil.
The Veil?
Since Cerberus was killed, it spilled out into the underworld. The Veil of Tartarus was created to keep out living mortals, so that only those beyond redemption could enter the prison of the wicked.
Which means you'll make it through just fine. But Heron said I would need armor.
Yes, the armor of the fallen. Lucky for you, I may be able to help so we can both infiltrate the Monger's hideout.
You want to storm the monger's hideout together?
Of course, a chance to fight alongside the mighty Eagle Bearer. No one would turn that down. Besides, this is my opportunity to prove that I've changed.
Charon already told me that 4 of the armor pieces are guarded by the Fallen, but that the gauntlets were lost long ago.
Haron tends to confuse lost with misplaced. Rest assured, I will help you find the gauntlets. Meet me at Kronos' treasury.
Okay, well, the thing is, I've already got that armor set, so I can actually go through those. I've already done that. So this is the armor set here. Because this is New Game Plus, we automatically get these armor sets, so I've already done this already. That's why I was able to go through the rifts earlier. Now see that one there? If I put that on there, and even on that one, hunter damage, adrenaline, and then I put a crit chance on that, that is going to be absolutely just, yeah, that'll work. See, that gives me 29 assassin damage. We've noticed that gives me 12, but it also builds up my hunter damage as well. So there's 2 options here. One, I go full on assassin damage. That's because of the all damage weapons on that one. But if I want to go, yeah, that one gives me everything I needed, except I don't want heavy blades. I just need crit, warrior, and hunt. Sorry, I need one that looks like should say warrior damage, total damage. Don't need elemental build up for the moment. See, this one here says Hunter crit all. Now if I put that 100% on that, that'll actually work better, but I'm looking for the assassin one. Don't need adjustment with animals. So I'm getting close to what I need. But not quite. So what's current? Oh, that's right, that's that armor set. Sorry. That's why it's messed up. That's why I want to click on these ones here. The numbers don't change. Except maybe the armor rating. That's why I've maxed this out. Because when you bring it over, it doesn't go green. However, if you take away the legendary armor set, you lose the bonus. So this normally, very quickly before we go any further. So with the epic builds, you get 3 engravings plus 1 legendary. So there I haven't put legendary on it, I put crit chance on it. That's a legendary engraving. Crit chance, that's a legendary engraving. Then I've got these which carry over. However, if you go to legendary, you get 2, you get 1, which is damage with daggers, and then you get 20%. And you can put, let's just go to one where I've got 2 on there. This one I've got 2 legendary engravings, so I only get 4. So unless that the set bonus is any good, then it becomes relatively useless. Now to understand the dagger one, if I go, which I still don't have, if I choose this one and put poison damage, that means my poison damage then goes up. Ooh. Ooh. And there's no point selling because that's at 999. So this one here goes up, damage with Isu, but if I go to the blacksmith I can then change that and go rush assassination by 1. And the reason why this is better in a way is because if I select this, I'll make sure I got the right sword. So if I select, say, this, bonus damage goes up to 717, but when I go down to here, damage with daggers goes up to 90. So I'm almost getting almost a one-hit kill there. If I just keep adding to daggers, and when we go to Isu, I've now got plus 40% damage. So that's the advantage of these daggers. I'm not going to kill him. I'll go over here first while I'm here. Might as well unlock it, see what we got. Now because I need to find a blacksmith to change that engraving to rush assassination by 1. Now I have to kill everybody here.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
If you notice, the adrenaline goes right up, and it should give me another adrenaline point. So that gives me 2 adrenaline points there. So by killing that guy there,
Continuing search, sir. How does it look on your end? Lost any sign this way? Come on! Ask the Russians to bring this one down! On it, sir. What? Fighting me would be your...
that means only there's 1 adrenaline point. So I'll just loot this. And now I just destroy that thing. I just want to make sure there's no other quest items laying around anywhere. going to take that guy out first. Okay, so this means... So these are the statues that I'm talking about. These ones here, I'm surprised they didn't activate. And just to prove this is on Nightmare difficulty, it's going to go to menu, load, see, Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare. So all this is all Nightmare. Okay. I don't know where he came from, but that's alright. Now we just destroy this, and area location done. Just want to double check to make sure there's no other quest items here. Doesn't look like it because they're all in... They're normally on a table or something. This is the Shadow of Nyx, so this is what this ability is. Again, no money because I've already got heaps. So that's all underground, so that's all done. You can't sell iron. You can only collect iron, you can't actually sell iron. So things you can sell are weapon pieces and different things like that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to change this engraving. So I'm just going to head over to here and change that engraving for the moment. Oh, that's that thing I've got to destroy over there. Okay. Because I want to do that rush assassination by one. There's two options I can do. One is assassin damage to nearby enemies, which means everybody I take out dies. That feels like a quest item here, but we'll just see. Underground. Okay, he's asleep. Rush assassinate him. And then now I can go back. And then I can just kill him. Because they're all asleep. The animation will come up to let me do that. So assassin damage to nearby enemies allows me to whatever's in the vicinity of me I get to kill, but because of this particular area I'm in, I don't particularly want to do that because this way I can keep my adrenaline to full by looking for those statue guys, the ones I killed earlier that just stood there, the ones that I walked up and killed, because then I can, because if I have a nearby assassin damage I kill those guys and therefore the adrenaline can run right down. This way I'm always sitting at full adrenaline. Now that's where we need to go, so we'll just head down to here. So there's two ways to do it. One, I can just jump straight down. I don't have to worry about taking the thing. I can just jump off the cliff here and go straight down. You can't actually have fall damage in this game. That's the weird part. I want to change that engraving to Rush Assassination by 1. Rush Assassination by 1. So these are all the legendary engravings you can get. Some of these are weapon items, some of these are ones you get, like knockback. I believe that's on a all damage means you can't use ability. There's the hunter damage, that's a melee, so if I hit someone, assassin damage to nearby enemies. But I want Rush Assassination by 1. So enemies will always be assassinated. That's one, so that means you don't have to worry about boosting all this stuff, but I don't prefer to. I prefer to damage from behind. That's actually on a warrior item. Okay, Ring of Chaos, Destruction, Multi-Shot, Hero Strike. Where's the Rush Assassination? Must have gone past it. Sorry about that. There's two. There's one with... There's a 20% damage with Hero Strike. There's also a 25% crit chance with Hero Strike. So you can actually put that on one weapon. And that means then your Hero Strike, and then on this secondary engraving, there you go, 25% with Hero Strike. I'm trying to find the Rush Assassination by 1. That's Assassination all nearby enemies, because you get 4. Let's say Rush Assassination by 1. Rush Assassination changed by 1. Yep. Just means that I can just run around and...
We have only the finest goods.
Okay, let's see what we got here. In the way of engravings. Because if I can get another dagger, that would be awesome. I don't need that. Trying to find a... Oh, that's so tempting. So what's the difference? That's all damage, that's why. That's what I'm trying to buy. I'm trying to buy one that has... I don't need adrenaline. So that's poison damage if I was running a poison build, but I'm not, so let's just see what I can buy. No daggers that I can buy, so we can sell something. So if I sell this here, if I sell this for 22, it takes me to maximum. So you're only getting 3 grand for that one, but you can get higher. Okay. That's why it's easier to do that rather than take them on, because my health is low, and that's where I'm getting a bonus from. I'm getting a bonus from the low health. So because my health is capped there, if I, for instance, just to very briefly to explain this, there is one that says yep, see this one here, assassination damage. So that means my health is automatically capped. So I could actually link those two together, link that one and change that Rush Assassination to every enemy who be assassinated. So that means I can walk up to any enemy in the game and assassinate them. But I choose not to because it's a waste of an engraving when I can add one of these. But again, this is getting maximum damage out of this crit build. Even though that says 706 and it's effectively the same, it's these engravings over here that change it. There's no set bonus for the armor set because they're all individual pieces. That's the reason. But it's saying that you're still getting 375 as well as crit damage 750. So again, one shot damaging everybody in the game. In theory. I've still come across a couple where I don't. Hate it when it does that. So when you hear that thud sound, that means I've called a horse and not coming. For some reason. And a horse always runs through. See, that was the one I couldn't do earlier.
Alexios, I'm glad you've come.
Would you blame me if I didn't?
I learn your trust in time, and we can begin that process now. This door will lead us to Kronos' treasury, where the gauntlets you'll need are stored. I have the key here.
If you want me to trust you, you have to start being honest with me. Why do you have the key?
Hades had me tidy the treasury for him once.
It isn't wise to steal from the Titans.
The Titans fell long ago. No harm in using your tools to put a stop to the monger.
So what? You're Hades' housekeeper now?
I like to work for him only on occasion, that is all. As his mentee.
Hades doesn't strike me as the mentoring type.
There's much about Hades that you don't understand.
Okay, sorry, give me a second. Let's go.
I'll need those gauntlets if we want to catch the monger.
My thoughts exactly. I'll offer my assistance as your personal guide through the treasury.
Let's just get this over with.
Of course, Misthios. Whatever you need. Tread carefully. The prisoners of Tartarus have been known to attack this cave.
What's anything there? Nope. Why do you run into me?
It looks as though this path can be cleared from the other side.
Okay, that's that ball.
If you wouldn't mind climbing across it.
I might consider it. Then again, I might not. I'll see how I feel when I get there.
Now I have got an armor set that allows him to be immune to burning. So I could actually put that on, but that defeats the purpose of why I have an armor set in the first place. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I've also got a Greek armor set that allows me to withstand damage but doesn't actually do a lot of damage. I thought that chest might have been on this side. Sorry. Don't know why he just did that.
Away, child of Ephesus!
Okay, yep, that didn't work.
Tread carefully.
Let's take these guys out. Okay, now I'm going to change the armor set to immune from burning because, well, because I can. You think it's this one? Yep, this one that's immune from burning. It's not very strong. This is actually for a conquest build, but it just means if I fall down, I'm not going to die. You might consider it cheating in a way, but you aim not to. But if the armor set's available, you might as well equip it. There's nothing stopping you to equipping it.
I might consider it. I'll see how I feel when I get there.
Now, can I actually jump up to that? Yes, I can. Okay, there's a chest over there. Climbing up. Oh, yep. Okay, now. Now, that's my adrenaline now, almost back up one. I just gotta head over to that side. Whoops, missed. That's being immune to burning. Might as well run through it.
I do hope you are clearing the path for me.
Oh, wrong one. Now I flick back over to this one. Three hits, that's a sword. I don't really want the dagger. But because I'm using this armor set, that's why the hits are so much more powerful, because I'm not relying on the daggers so much. It's just relying on that sheer brute strength that we talked about with the armor set. It's kind of a bit... I should just be able to open this door here. Yep.
Something's in the way. Something's blocking this.
Okay, is it all clear? I'll have to get it from the other side. No, we'll just have to go for it from the other side. Oh, look at that.
Won't budge. Something's blocking this.
So that was the way to go, was that way.
Well done. Now clear the path. Perfect. Now let's get to the treasury.
I could have did that by myself, but
Who's working for the god of the dead?
Really want to know?
Try me.
All the myths and stories don't come close to doing Hades justice. He's cunning, spiteful, a true architect of life, and also death. He's everything I aspired to be.
Something's in the way.
no, it doesn't look like we're gonna get through that way. So there's that way. We'll go this way. We'll just move this out of the way first. Okay, that's 3 objectives. It's a shame I got all the money I need. Okay.
What is this place?
Kronos' treasury. Kronos hid all his worldly possessions here, far away from the sounds that had been prophesied to be his undoing.
It was my favorite story as a child.
All the myths, stories, and epics told throughout the generations were transpiring beneath us all along. And now we get to play among the gods, together.
Let's find the gauntlets. Quickly.
Over here.
What's he up to?
These gauntlets will help me get past the veil. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure, of course.
All right, let's get out of here.
We make a great pair. Meet me at the lost temple of Nyx when you're ready to take on the Monger.
Okay, which means I should now have the very, very last. Now I can just fast travel out of here. So now I have to tackle this guy here. So now let's... It should allow me to do it now. Okay. Hey, we win. We have won. Where's my heart sinking? This doesn't have to sink. We've got it. Thank you, Jesus, for the 1.5 or 500. Okay, now I got to figure out how to get in there.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
So I would ride straight through. Okay, so now... Okay, now we can go through. So this is where I need to buy the veil. This one here, sorry. So this means you just cross over through here. Once you're in, you then select whatever armor set you want. It's kind of weird that way. Actually, I'm going to go the most effective I've got. Because I want to be able to capture it. It doesn't matter, you can basically, your whole mission is to take this guy out, so... This does not look... I'll try and take him from behind. See how we go.
Respect, young one. Fight like an Argonaut. You're the one who killed Sephiroth.
Whoa. Know how to do that one next time. Okay. Don't tell me it's all the way back here. You cannot be serious. At least I know what I'm doing now. Which will be... Oh, that's right, you gotta get off the mound, go down. Hope you're enjoying the stream this afternoon. It's going to ride straight through here and not attack anybody, just go straight through to the end. As you can see, the horse is pretty quick, even through here. As long as it doesn't slow down. I can take those guys out when I get to the end. And we go through the veil. And I'm going to bring up this other arms. And now that I'm through, I want maximum damage here.
fight like an Argonaut.
There we go. Took him down in one hit. That's the power of that ability.
Heracles, rise up and be a hero for Hades, and for all the people in the underworld.
Hey Siri, tell everyone.
Looks like an intruder! There's some more!
Come on. Hey. I should try this.
Yep. Okay. Yep, okay, so hang on a second. I do apologise for the, I just received a phone call. So, yeah, so at the moment we're going to go through the Tartarus Rift. So the reason why we do it this way is simply because A, it saves time to do the rush assassination. So, and those guys that just stand there, yeah, they're part of an army that, whoa, that's poison. And by killing that guy, that gets my adrenaline up. So there is an armor set that allows you to be immune to poison. So, but at the moment, got one immune to burning, one immune to poison. Now this here is very, very interesting, this part of the DLC. So, poison. You can't shake the poison off either. Or you can if you use an ability, which is the one on the right with the circle. That'll eliminate that. So now I have to seal off two rifts and leave 3 treasures. So sealing off a rift requires me to actually find the rift, then I stand in it, and then from there I got to assassinate the 3 targets. And once they're assassinated, so in this case I got to go pass through the veil. So you got to then use that armor set thing that. And now I'm through. Now it's just a matter of finding where I got to go. Here we go. So you can't actually kill these guys directly. So see that circle that's just appeared? I have to stand in the middle of that circle. Once I stand there, then I can take out the targets. So in this case, I'm going to use my hyper aggressive one. So now that I've entered the rift, I can then take these guys out. In this case, I'm just going to do a rush assassination. And that's 1 rift down. So, and I get another ability point, which I do not ever need. It's a matter of finding where I've got to go from here. So we're going this way. I have marked the last fallen guy, because that is part of the quest. That's where I just came from. So we'll keep going around. Just make sure you're still tuned in. No one's watching. Alright.